Hello, Billy Ray Hussey, potter with Southern Folk Pottery Collectors Society, and we'll take just a little bit of your time here to talk about a unique situation in the mid 19th century pottery, Southern pottery in Edgefield, South Carolina, and primarily using some decorated pieces, some of the pinnacle of the producing period in about 1840, 1850. And you can't talk about Edgefield without talking about a slave, and it's a slave individual by the name of Dave, and his owner name of course was Harvey Drake, and he's adopted the name, or we gave him the name now, as Harvey Drake's slave, and very talented potter. He did poems. We've had a couple of poem pieces over the years. We've had the only known decorated piece by Dave, which is really unique. But at any rate, this is a piece here from about the 1840s by Dave. It doesn't have his name on this particular one, but it has his master's name, Lewis Miles, who he was a wedding gift for the Miles, he and his wife. But at any rate, this is a double handle storage jug, about a 5-gallon, made out of an iron bearing slip glaze. And this is very unique. I just wanted to show you that just to give tribute to Mr. Dave. All right, and then we want to move into one of the most prolific makers who again employed slave potters, the Colin Rhodes shop. This is like 1840s. This is slash Colin Rhodes, maybe Phoenix Factory. It's got two colored clay slip, the lighter color kaolin and the darker iron slip glaze. Floral has one on the other side as well. It's a storage jar. And again, this was slave made and slave decorated. And we do have an account of maybe a half a dozen female decorators associated with the Rhodes era, the 1840s and 50s era of production. Then we're going to move over here for just a moment, look at a couple of more Rhodes pieces. Again, a 3-gallon jug in the back, which is really unique to have the numeral on it in that situation. This might be another Phoenix Factory piece. It's a storage jug with a star flower decoration that we call, again, the kaolin slip and the iron slip glaze there, doing the decoration, again, slave made, slave decorated. And we have documented about 50 to 70 slaves that were involved in pottery production. Not all potters, but some of the laborers in the pottery production. And again, the most prolific pinnacle period of Edgefield's history. Here we have a piece that's signed, and these pop up every now and again, and this is C for his name, Colin Rhodes Maker. It's a 2-gallon jug flanked by the fern leaves here, and again we believe that might be slave decorated, but we don't know, since the slaves were not allowed to read and write. We don't know. There's some controversy about that particular thing. That's a good discussion for another day. We'll move over here to another fine, almost a master potter, if you will, Thomas Chandler. And Chandler was involved with some of the various partnerships that operated in Edgefield from the late 1840s, and they curtailed off about 1850. And this is Chandler's work. It's signed Chandler Maker, and of course inspired by the Rhodes Maker, to distinguish himself now as a separate maker, his own shop. We do not know for sure if he had slaves decorating or not, because he didn't do elaborate floral, folky decorations like was produced at the Phoenix Factory or the Rhodes shop. He has stayed with a very traditional antebellum loopity-loop, refined. Sometimes he put loopity-loop on the handles. This is about a 12-gallon storage jar, very well made, bulbous, just a striking glaze, and the contrast is very handsome, very desirable piece right here. And of course he made well-made handles. They have very large, and they just accent the piece itself. And then right here we have another one of Thomas's pieces. Chandler Maker, again, a different glaze. This is more of his production glaze of the late 1840s, early 1850s. Chandler Maker, again, the antebellum swag and loop-de-loop under the very strong wide handles here. And this is like a Celadon glaze, and this is more of his really high-fired glazes here. This is where he finished up before he relocated out of Edgefield about 1850, early 1850s. I don't have the date right on the tip of my tongue. But anyway, just thought you'd enjoy looking at some of these decorated pieces we have in this particular sale, number 48, that's ongoing as we speak today. And we hope to hear from you. And if you have any questions or anything, just contact us. All right, appreciate your time, and goodbye.